Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. This morning we're going to do a quick tour of Garden Guy Bill's original booth. We won't be doing any shipping this week as we have an event this weekend, May 3rd and 4th, Saturday and Sunday, our spring market. And that is an in-house only where I get the vendors to do, many of the vendors do additional discounts, and they'll also be packing their booths full of stuff. It is rain or shine. And so all the great deals are inside. We'll have tents outside as well, a lot of items out there. Saturday, we do have 2 special guests set up outside. A couple of local crafters will be out there with their items, paper flowers and all kinds of things outside as well. So we will have tents. It's supposed to be relatively warm, so at least it's not uncomfortable. And here we are at Garden Guy Bill's. We do ship all the small items. We use pirate ship, and then we add like $1 just to cover some of our costs and expenses, especially on large boxes. They can take my husband upwards to an hour sometimes to get a box done. And if you hear any weird banging and stuff, that's just the gym in the back dropping their weights and stuff on the ground. So we've had other pieces of this from other vendors in. It's a beautiful blue chintz calico, $20 for the salt and pepper. They are vintage, they are authentic. So things like that easily to ship. These look like the Lennox. And they're really dropping the weights out there. This tag does not want to cooperate. Salt and pepper shakers, $8. So then tomorrow, hopefully I should have time, we will be visiting his MCM booth, which is right next to this one. So I just need a timestamp or a very clear picture. Just let me know which video you saw the items in so I can easily find them for you. And as I said, we have the event this weekend, so I may not get back to you very quickly, and we won't be able to ship until next week. $7.20 on this one, and the one underneath it is $5.60. So we have the 2 sifters there. We have more sifters down here. I don't do the bendy until I have to. Some nice pieces of glassware down here. And again, we're visiting with Garden Guy Bill. Take 20% off items not marked firm. So 12 on this silver plate bowl. I'm going to show these items because I do have a couple of customers who always gravitate towards these. $9.60 on this one, and the floral tray will be $16. Here we have some brown transferware here. This is the Johnston Brothers, right? No, Staffordshire Pottery Fair Winds by Macon. Okay, so several pieces of that, and that'll be 20% off as well. And we got a lot of sifters in here right now. I'm sifting through and finding a lot of them. $6.40 on that chicken hook holder. We have the salt and peppers with the geese. They are $6.40 a set. Right. Yeah, they just got split. Shelving will not be shippable. They might be able to ship this picture, $25.60. It does hit, well, it should be able to be shipped without. When I say we can ship it, it's just the hit surcharges when they hit a certain size. It's not the weight, it's the size. So you can always play around with, you can go into Pirate Ship and where your zip code 07821, just pop in some numbers with your zip code to see an approximate cost of what it would be to ship. And like I said, we add usually about $1. If it's $19.12, we round it up to the 20. But if it's like $19.82 or whatever, we make that 21. So many pretty things in here all throughout the whole shop. There won't be, this is $16.40 for the pitcher, and then each glass is $2.40. Satin frosted glass there with the roses. There will not be a Facebook Live tonight, $12, because it's just so much work with the events that we do. We put a lot of work into these. We do 6 of these a year right now, so $10.40, and they are quite popular. I know our friends coming from points east will have problems with 80 as it is. So if you're, depending on where you are, that's that Belleek owl. We do recommend going up 23 if that's feasible for you. Yeah, this is the Belleek owl, and that's $20. Belleek owl planter. And like I said, we won't be shipping this week unless you just get like one thing and it's something you need right away for a gift. Otherwise, it's going to be next week. $17.60 on that nice bread box. I know people like these plates here for crafting. They are $4.80 each. He has a few of the reticulated. I know people like to paint on these. There's 4. The bottom one's slightly different. Make sure it's the same price. And the larger one is $5.60. We have little left-in rabbits. Yep, 12 each on the left-in rabbits. That's the longer burger slide glass pumpkin. Some nice pieces of Jim Shore. Nice pixies. And again, take 20% off of the items if they're not marked firm, which is most of the stuff is not marked firm. So $12.50 becomes $10 on that nice runner. Shelf not shippable, but in-house. That's a great deal, just $22.40. That's a nice shelf. And you could hang it either way. So if you're in the area this weekend, on Sunday is the Scranberry Coop will be having their monthly flea market, weather permitting. They do it the first Sunday of the month, as long as the weather is nice for that. We are rain or shine for our event. 16 on the receipt, Spike. So we'll be here. Parking, we do recommend parking down by the open box lot, which is right down below, $11.20 on that little guy. They have, down below, you'll find our friends at Il Gusto Pizzeria. Great place to have your lunch. Start your breakfast at the Lake House. They're down in that little shopping center as well, so plenty of food. Park down there. The walk up, it's not horrible. I mean, you will get a little bit of a workout, so eat your breakfast and then walk on up. Walking back to your car will be a breeze because it's downhill, and there are safe sidewalks and stuff for your safety. Once you get up to the sidewalk, we're right there, so. People like these. Let's see if I can find the price on that. That's $7.20. You do see there are some condition issues on it, but other than that, pretty good shape. Got that nice vintage look to it, because it is vintage. And we saw a little bit Easter out. They'll make Easter next year. I leave my paper mache eggs out because I have such a large collection. I like to enjoy them all year. So my own personal collection is out. Stand is not for sale currently. $7.20 on that cute little child's cup. Little bell. No clapper, $4.80. So that's nice. You don't have to listen to it at least. Hip Hop Hooray. And there's a bunny in the cup that lives there. And that one's $4.80. We have the decorative egg candy, the half egg, cracked egg, 6 inches. That one is $12, has violets on it. A little vanity mirror for $8. Cute little turtle bank. You don't see that every day, $8. He just doesn't do the, say what the 70s, early 80s were about, huh? Isn't that adorable? Cute little rabbit for $9.60. And these little bundles of flowers are for sale each. So 3 firm on each pick. All right, so it's a pretty little pick. He's got lots of them here. That's a nice, I like this size cake stand. I like the tiny ones. They're great for, as you can see, basically layering. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I will find that price out for you. All right, so again, visited with Garden Guy Bill. As I indicated earlier, there will be no shipping this week unless it's an absolute emergency and you're getting something for a gift, as we have our spring market this weekend, starting at 9 on Saturday, rain or shine, right here at the Gray Barn. Lots of great discounts and sales going on, booths packed, lots of smaller furniture and such outside, as our vendors with the bookcases just don't have the room, obviously, to fit furniture in their bookcases, so they will be bringing in pieces for the weekend as well. As always, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful day.